what I'll say, with these ones with building their communities, looking for investors and what have you, they're finding it hard because the old system is strapping even the investors. There's a huge uncertainty out there. So the most sensible thing for any that are attempting to do these communities is to gather all into GPMS, because once we have the majority vote in the inception, all of these communities are fully funded with unlimited money. So it makes the most absolute sense. We do this, we take the control, lawful control of the system, then there are no obstacles for you. The longer, though, that you wait, all of these light communities and ventures worldwide, you're not going to get anywheres, because the system will not allow you to do it. So it becomes nonsensical for them to say, no, we'll try a parallel system or what have you, because the true problem upon the planet is who owns and operates the financial distribution routing system and the internet. And that is not in control of the people yet. So anyone that tries to do something, it's fruitless to do it, and it's an absolute waste of time. So the most common sense to do, let's take the proper ownership of it and do all of the GPMS stuff and make everything available to everyone and eradicate poverty worldwide instantly and forever, never to be seen again.
Let's use the word universal nation right now. Divine universal nation. We don't even need to use divine. Let's just use universal nation. So these that are creating these subgroups and subdivisions, join the universal nation, and you've got a universal backing. This is the point. Jenny, did that answer that for a minute? I know,
yes,
you know.
Thank you. And just to add to Rick's thing about how difficult they're finding it, because there's a lot of people that are obviously scrambling to buy land to create these, off-grid communities. However, what is happening is that there's corporations that are buying up all the land on blind auctions before anyone can even get their bids in. So it's fruitless for them trying to go down that route.
As we've said to many before, who owns the land? Where's the title? Where's Gaia's titles that says you can own the land? So these ones that are buying them on blind auctions are basically buying them from who? Government seized land, which isn't theirs to sell. Again, it's all an obfuscation on that lower timeline where corporations and corporate rule, which is, we can call it capitalism, Stalinism, no, sorry, communism, whatever's going on in the isms inside this corporate structure isn't for humanity, it's pure evil. So we remove all of that with GPMS. So all of the land becomes guardian, the people become the guardians of the land. And again, what I'll openly say is that you can join now and be leaders of your country, or you can join later and be rank and file of your country. It's which you choose. Each will have their role.
I'll add another layer into that, Jenny, that we're not thinking about either. Most of them souls that are moving to the lands are awakened, and what they're doing is avoiding their conscious journey that little bit more by sitting on their lands and keeping busy, rather than sitting still and allowing their conscious journey to expand further. And also, coming back to what you were saying before in regards to a lot of souls out there that are talking consciousness, but they're not fully embodying it yet.
There's a lot with the knowledge, and there's the embodiment process is being postponed, let's say, by those that wish to. Again, no judgment, just a fact. And it's all divine, so we know it's ongoing, and it will pass. Until now, it could be seen to be frustrating. It probably was for a while at the beginning, but we understand.
Perfect.
Stand for those that need to.
I've got a dash, but it was so lovely seeing you all and speaking to you all.
We'll host more. We'll host more and more of these as we move forward. Thank you so much, Jenny. Christine, Christine Barron, you have your hand up. Would you like to ask a question? I know it's been a while since you put your hand up, my dear, but are you there, Christine? Would you like to ask a question? Okay, maybe not. 2 hours in, has anybody else got anything they'd like to say, add a question, or anything that they would like to contribute?
Would anyone from India wish to contribute or bring questions to the table as well? We've got a lot of brothers and sisters from India on the call, and they haven't come up to speak at all.
No, okay. Just for our brothers and sisters in India, I'm sure we will host another GPMS Team India meeting in the not too distant. Brother Pritam, I know, is working very, very hard over there, and there has been some upheaval in India, let's say, for want of a better word. Divine assistance has been sent, I believe. Brother Rick informed us of that the other day, for our brothers and sisters in India. So we will have a meeting very shortly where, again, Team India can come on and have more of their voice heard. So if you're not willing to or don't wish to at this point, we'll have another conversation very shortly as to what's going on in India. Okay, so if nobody else has got any questions, or anybody, this is a Q&A rather than a GPMS input, pretty much call it a day, I think. And I'm sure we'll host another one of these open Q&As in the not too distant, and hopefully we'll get more involved. Not hopefully, I trust we'll get more involved divinely in those.
Yeah, indeed, as we go forward.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Elizabeth. Yeah. As we go forward, we don't tend to so much schedule when we have, these sort of meetings or what have you. So having said that, divinely, when it calls for another public Q&A, then we will have it. And yeah, so let's just keep this simple and wrap it up, perhaps, and we keep going forward, and everyone should be so delighted and happy. We're so close to getting it done. We truly are, And
love and light to everybody. Thank you so much. We got this. It's just when, not if.
Love, light, and gratitude. Have an amazing morning, day, or night.
Thank you all.